much. Not to sound all corporate, but I really wouldn't be here without you. So, I appreciate you being here tonight. Even here of all places. It's hard to believe that even just a year ago, I would have been writing the lyrics in a non-branded and a copyright-compliant coffee shop on napkins in between shifts, but I guess that goes to show you that sometimes dreams really do come true. But what does that say about nightmares? I suppose we'll all have to stay awake tonight, my little freaks. This next song, though, was actually written during those coffee shop days, and it's about somebody who was very, very special to me. Still is very special to me. I was planning on making it a big thing one of these days where I'd get down on one knee and serenade them, but I couldn't do that. Not as I was. Practically penniless, my pretty songs aren't going to shelter us from the winds that would blow. What was I going to do for them? Write them a poem when the power was out? What could I do for them? As much as I wanted to give them a nice, soft place to land, I knew far better that they would lie down forever if I gave them the chance. So, I knew what I had to do. If I loved them, if I really, really loved them, I'd have to leave them. I had to make it big first. I had to become not just a better person or a better man, but the best kind of person. The best kind of person I could be. And if we are really meant to be, if this was a destiny that I could carve with my own two hands, then I'd make it. It took a year. I guess fate was on my side in that respect. It could have taken 2 or 20, or it might have never happened. And I could have watched as somebody be ripped away from my loving arms into some other harlots. Not that I'll ever have to worry about that again, of course, but that didn't mean I didn't work hard. Because I did. I broke my back each and every day and every night. The nightingale sung until she was rendered a swan, cried until I croaked, and continued even after that. It was a vicious, virtuous cycle. But what is virtue, if not that? Violent and raw. Sure, virtue is about purity and goodness, but it can be its own kind of suffocating. Of course, there is some pleasure to be derived from both. Why die for someone if you're not willing to live for them after all? I did it. I did it for them, because of them. For their sake, and everything else in between. Every song I've ever sung, every note I've ever written, every string I've ever plucked was for them. And at last, at long, long last, we did it! My success is your success, because what kind of joy could I render in a world without you? Maybe this will be a better moment to be had in private. Something much more personal, that would be definitely more meaningful. Yeah, that's it. That's the big idea. That's what my manager says. He definitely isn't looking to get an axe to the head. Or something far, far worse. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Almost gave the game away. You'll have to forgive me for wanting to make this special moment as special as it could be. After all, what can truly compare to this? Being here with all of you, with that soon-to-be special somebody. But I'm sure you're probably here to hear me sing about my love life, not talk about it. I could probably do that for hours, honestly, but you're here for a performance, not a lecture. In that case, I'll keep what I have to say brief until the next intermission. If you, yes, you, if you are here in the audience, which, why in the world would you not be? I sent you a personalized scarlet red ticket instead of one of the usual blue or purple ones. Red is my favorite color, you know. Or you would, if you're the one I'm looking for. If you have the scarlet red ticket, please make your way to the stage. I want to be able to see you when I sing this next song. Lover, you are gone for so long. Lover, I grew lonesome. I think you deserve to see the kingdom I've built in your name in the only way I can. Who knows? Maybe a few new empires will spring up in your name in the meantime, if you're willing to stay.